Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first review of RitziaLyn. I don't plan on doing certain reviews. I'm not going to review every Nintendo game and such like most reviewers and their dog. I'm going to review the online and computer games that you find online to play. Today I'm going to start out with Grand Chase, a movie has been up already of me fighting, but I'm going to do another one, a longer mission, with a character who is actually rather overpowered. I want to get through it fast so you can see what the game is like from a higher standpoint. Okay, now, the character I'm using, his name is Ryan. He actually requires unlocking. So let's start this mission. While it's loading, I will continue. There are three main characters. There's Elisis, the knight, Arme, the mage, and Lire, the thief. You will see their pictures in a moment because I'm going to let this thing play out. This is an intro thing that happens on every mission in the first map. And it gets old after a while. That's why they've added the ability to close it. But I'm going to let this one play because it'll let me explain some of the characters. Okay, the three I mentioned, these ones are unlocked at the beginning. The other ones you have to unlock, like the character you're seeing now. Also the character named Lass, who is actually, if people beg for him, you're going to get told off, unless you're level 30, because that's about when you can do it. It takes a really hard mission, and you have to do it 5 times without a bonus, or without, anything, reviving you, namely the ring on my side there. Now, yeah, I'm a little bit overpowered, as you can probably guess. I'm actually toying with these guys. I'm barely even trying. Knights of Charity, yeah, Knights of Charity this, bitch. Alright, now, to the next mission, next room. I did this one in about 33 seconds. That is sad. There are 4 unlockables. I have shown a picture of Amy in another video. You are seeing Ryan, the druid, who you will see his cash ability, and actually it's cash NGP, which is nice, his extra ability, which is pretty cool, in one of these rooms. I'll probably just do it on the boss just to make it fast. Now, there is no sound because I have troubles with sound while I record voice. So, bear with the silence here. I'm gonna skip this and continue. They were introducing themselves to each other. And as you can probably guess, comboing is actually really intuitive. Every character has their own fighting style, their own unique ability. And I'm going to use one of my magic, and lo and behold, another dead goblin in the way of that big hook. This thing is called a jade hook that he uses. It's a pretty cool looking weapon. I actually like how he swings it around too. Now, to say that the fighting is bad is kind of a laugh, because that's all this game is. It's combat, pure and simple. All you do is fight, and that's the best part about it. You fight. So fun. Now, there is a major flaw, and that is my armor actually shows it, as does a lot of the other armors you will see on certain players. There are 2 types of ways to buy things in this game. It is, after all, a free-play game, and I am lagging, so that's a surprise. Okay, the free-play games, most of them will have a cash shop. Now, if you call this me a casher in this video, I'm going to delete it. Because, personally, that's just hateful, rude, and obnoxious, and I don't deserve that in my videos. Thank you. If you're going to be posting my videos, be constructive, be meaningful, and also be civil. Thank you. That's all I'm going to say on that. But most of this game is about combat, and there is a PvP mode, which is actually very fun. but it's also very imbalanced to a small degree. Now, people will say cashers are going to win everything. Well, of course they're going to. If you're the same level as the casher, they're going to have better stats if their armor is equal to their level. It's like, as you see right now, I'm a level 22. You can't change armor for every 5 levels. My armor is equal to what I should be wearing level-wise. So my stats are actually higher than they should because of the armor. Which I can understand people getting mad at cashers because of the armor. Because it gives them an unfair advantage to them if they can't get it themselves. But, now, there are other ways to get points. Arya has done it with things, so has a few others. So you can't say you can't get any unless you're like 12 years old and your mother doesn't want to buy it. Okay, now the next part on this is the boss, and I'm going to wait for a moment so you can see something. There is one thing that the character can do, and that's like taunt, as I usually do not do. He does usually say, "I'll show you the power of the druid," or some such, which is okay. Some of the character's taunts is actually funny. The character last will actually call people a newbie, which is really, really hilarious. And all the characters have some pretty interesting voices. In fact, Kalika's character here, he sounds really weird. And this is an elf. There's 2 elves in this game. Now I'm going to move on up to the next map so we can get to fighting the boss and you can see the other power that I have in store for this guy. See, this guy is a druid. So most druids know how to change their body, right? Ryan is no mistaking. As you can see, I just walloped him for a good, almost 80? Now, you would think, having those big wings on my back, I'd be able to at least somewhat fly. No, I can't. I sure as heck can whoop his ass. And of course, my taunt. And of course, at the end of this, you're going to get your little grading and your experience. I'm probably not going to get dick for experience because I'm well over the level. However, here's a small problem. Okay? Now, to say that cashers are bad and all that, it's stupid, to say the least. And, ooh, I actually got some special shoes in that mission. Cool. Now, I'm going to say this. Now, this character, last. If you're going to beg for him, make sure you're at least level 30, or else you're not going to have a prayer. Because you have to fight something that's level 40, uses his first class, and is a complete, total douchebag when you fight him. I'm limited, as you saw in that game, to 3 MP. I can use it any way I want, but I'm limited to 3. When you fight that douchebag as a boss, he has no limit. So yeah, begging at level 12 for it, give it up. It's not going to happen. But other than that, the main of it being combat, and I'm going to say it's good for combat players, combat gamers. If you like it, cool. If you don't, hey, as I've shown you the game, you've seen another where I've had the music. You can alter it, as you've seen out of my video. I had it different. What I can say is, try it. Give it a chance. It is a free game. It's not going to be easy to start at first at the beginning, because if you're a guy, you're going to want to be a guy. And I personally just don't care. So, I'm going to say, happy gaming, enjoy the games you go into, and have fun. Okay? This is RitziaLyn, giving you a fond farewell, and goodbye.